All right. Welcome. I'm just gonna leave the door just in case someone's late down there. It was good. It was like not latching when you guys closed up. Did you notice? Or?
I actually didn't check on the way, but the tissue stayed.
Okay,
Yeah.
It should be fine.
I didn't check to see if it was latched though, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's totally fine.
But the tissue is there.
You're good back there? I feel like you're kind of I know you like the wall. Yeah. Yeah, we had our card pulled already. Remind me your name. It's
Carrie.
Carrie pulled our card today. So the front says, I am beautiful. Oh, I love that. What is beauty? What are your own definitions of that word? Do you feel beautiful in your soul? Do you see, speak, hear, feel, create beauty around you? Open your mind to allow beauty in with all its contradictions. You, my friend, are beautiful. So, keeping that message in mind, and yeah, just allowing that question of like, what does beautiful mean to you? What does beauty mean to you? And do we create it in our lives? I think the first thing for me always when I think of that is like physical beauty is the first thing that comes to, but that's, I believe, a big symptom of our conditioning of what beauty is. And so, yeah, I think there's probably a good invitation there for us to look beneath that, beneath like what we've been told beauty is, and can we see beauty beneath all of that sort of conditioned belief about what it should be. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start today, again, lying down on our backs. So if you want to go ahead and get comfortable and lie down. I was reviewing this concept of the wheel of awareness with my little girls that come on Tuesdays with me, and so I thought we would kind of explore that idea too. And the wheel of awareness is really like all the different ways that we can become aware and also become aware of how we are aware, which is a pretty abstract idea, but let's just start with the most obvious ways that we can be aware, and that's our senses. So engaging your sense right now of sight, opening your eyes and looking, just keeping your head still and just letting your eyes wander around in a circle, side to side, up and down, and just take in what you see with your naked eye. What is it that you see? And now closing down your eyes, what is it that you hear? What is it that you smell? How does your skin feel? What's the temperature? Does it feel itchy and dry like mine? How does your skin, your clothes feel against your skin? Sense of touch. Maybe even rubbing your fingertips against the tip of your thumb, feeling, touching. And what do you taste? Maybe there isn't a taste, but there's a sensation in your mouth. Maybe it's dry, maybe it's moist. A deeper sensation or awareness in our body is of our mental state, of the cognitive processes that are happening, of our thoughts. What do you notice in 20 seconds of quiet and stillness? What do you notice in your mind? What thoughts do you hear popping up? And now taking your attention even deeper and moving with this conscious, this mindful awareness through your body. Noticing sensation in your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, moving your attention through and over and within and even deeper. Noticing where you might be holding in your body. Maybe there's tension, contraction, resistance. Just invite those areas to release, to let go. And continue moving your awareness, your attention through your body. And I invite you now to notice a particular area of your body that has a sensation that feels more pronounced than the rest. Maybe it's your low back or your hip or your shoulder or your neck. Just notice in your body where these signals are coming from the loudest, and just allow your attention to rest there for a moment. Acknowledging this part of your body. You might name the sensation. Oh, that feels prickly, that feels tight, that feels tender, that feels sore, that feels uncomfortable, whatever the words might be. Name it. Give it your attention. Soften into this space of your body with your breath and with some element of childlike curiosity. What is this sensation all about? Why is it here? What story does it have to tell? What does it need? Inviting this part of you to soften with your breath. Drawing your breath deep into this part of your body. Nourishing it with your breath. And nourishing it with your inner sense of compassion, understanding, without trying to judge or push this part of you away that doesn't feel as comfortable as you'd like it. Can we allow this part to be there? Can we love this part of us? You might even place a hand over this part of your body and offer it some silent words. It's okay. I understand. I'm here. It's going to be all right. I'm listening. Every time we connect with these different parts of our body, we are opening up to the inner wisdom that is within us. All of these sensations are messengers. They are trying to draw our attention, to come into stillness, to listen, and then to respond, to give these parts of ourselves what they need. Love, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, acceptance, all of the things that we as a whole seek as a human here, having this very spiritual, divine experience. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. We'll let this part go just for now and come into those deep breaths that we have been exploring over our weeks together. Long, slow, deep breaths, imagining that diamond shape in the front and the back and the sides of our body as we expand into this full breath. Really focusing on blowing up that balloon with your inhale, letting all sides of your body expand, pulling that breath up even further into the middle part of your lungs and the top of your lungs, allowing this full expansion. Last week we talked about the 3-part breath, which is really filling your belly first, filling into your mid lungs and filling into the top. A lot of times we just focus on the bottom and we do this big, deep belly breathing, but you have all of this expansion capability in the top parts of your lungs as well. And so as we breathe in this deep, expansive ways, I'm going to invite you to count your breath. And you're going to inhale for 4 and then hold in stillness, in this fullness for 7. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly over the count of 8. If that feels like too much, you can do 3, 5, 6. Or stick with the 4, 7, 8. So we inhale for 4, we hold. And then we exhale for 8. Finding your own count. Listening to your body, letting your body fill with this big, deep, expansive breath, and then hold in that fullness, hold in that aliveness, letting the oxygen soak into every single cell in your body, and then letting it go. Every time we practice a deep breath this way, especially when we hold the breath and we challenge the breath, we increase our capacity to tolerate carbon dioxide building up in our bloodstream. Carbon dioxide is the key to allowing the oxygen to get into your cells. Inhale and hold and exhale super slow. Double the length of the inhale on that exhale. This may feel challenging. It may feel hard. And if that's the case, let it go. Let the breath go and just breathe those deep breaths. But if it feels just a little bit uncomfortable, challenge yourself. Anytime we are extending the exhale of our breath, it's like pumping the brakes on our nervous system, creating a sense of calm and ease and control, balance and regulation. And let's take one deep breath in here together. And let's let it go with a big sigh. From here, I'm going to invite you to bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands, your arms around your legs, and just rock your body side to side, releasing your lower back. Sometimes even the most simple positions like lying down can be very strenuous on our body. It can activate all sorts of tension inside. So just rocking side to side, letting go, releasing. And from here, releasing your hands down off of your knees, keeping your knees bent into your chest. You can take your hands and place them just underneath the your seat, so just underneath the flesh of your buttocks to kind of prop your hips up a little bit. It can help with this next movement. And so from there, you're going to extend your legs straight out from the front, from your chest as best you can. Now, if you can't go straight out along the floor, you can lift them up higher. And then you're going to bring your legs up to 90 degrees and then fold them back into your chest. So it's going to look like a big circle, like you're scooping down towards the ground and bringing your legs back towards your chest. Scooping down, straight legs out from your body and coming back towards your chest. So once you find the movement, allowing your breath to mirror this movement,
Inhaling as you scoop forward with your feet. Exhaling as you pull back towards your body. That's it. Breathing, inhaling through your nose, exhaling out of your nose. Taking deep, full breaths every time. Noticing in your body as you move in this way, if it feels easy or if it feels challenging. Where does it feel challenging? Does it feel challenging in your legs, in your belly, in your back? There's a set in the Kundalini practice where you do this for 11 minutes. We won't do that today, but what I've always gathered from these long sets of movement is to surrender in to what you have the capacity for right now, the capability for right now, and to find your breath as this space of like a sanctuary, letting your breath flow with the movement and letting the movement bring your body to life. Instead of judging the sensations as, oh, I can't do this, this feels tiring, this feels hard. Instead, we listen to the sensation and we invite it. What can you bring alive inside of your body? Every time I've allowed myself to hold space for sensation, something has come forward. Something that is being held inside of that tissue of my body. Something that is usually not serving me. And that I've been seeking answers to. The wisdom is within your body, within you. Allow that sensation to come through and breathe through it. And let's take a couple more here together. And when you return back with your knees to your chest, again, wrap your arms around your knees and just rock your back, rock your body side to side. In this moment, noticing what you feel, noticing the story in your mind. Noticing how many times our mind interferes. How many times it creates judgments about our body, about our capability, about our capacity. Let's take a deep breath here, coming back to center. And exhale. Extending your legs out straight. Bringing your hands up, your hands over your heart. From here, I'm going to invite you to do your best to keep your legs straight, but if you need to plant your feet on the ground to come up, you can. But taking a deep inhale, and on the exhale, curling your body up off of the floor and bringing your nose as close as you can to your knees, and then inhaling, coming all the way back down, slowly curling back onto your mat. Exhale as you curl forward, coming towards your knees. Find your own pace, your own rhythm. Close your eyes and listen to your body. Let the breath propel you to give you that momentum off of the mat. Some people find more momentum on an inhale, so if that's the case for you, switch it up and inhale up and exhale down. Keep your legs strong under your body. Maybe even flexing your feet to create that steady control as you come up and you come down. And let's do one more here together. And when you come up, we'll stay up this time. And just sitting up nice and tall. Holding here, deep inhale. Exhale. Let's bring our left leg into our body. Holding on, but not gripping tight. We're just a loose hold onto our left leg. Our right leg, you can keep it on the ground and just slide it out to the side and then back to center. Or you can lift it off of the ground and extend it out to the side and back to center. So find your rhythm, find your pace, close your eyes. Breathe into the sensation in your body. Notice if you're gripping into your other leg. Find the strength from your other leg that's off the ground and as well into your core and your back. And allow yourself to do the dragging on the ground if it feels like too much. Know that we don't always have to push ourselves. Sometimes push is required. Sometimes we have to challenge ourselves. Sometimes we just need to soften into what's here right now. Sometimes we just need rest. Let's do one more on this side and then bring it back to center. Bring your right leg in, give it a little squeeze, and let's release our left leg out in front. Same thing, either dragging it along the floor or giving a little lift and extending out to the side and back to center. That's it. And there is a power if you are sliding your foot, or even if you're just having to hold in the position and not move at all, is to envision your body, to tighten and squeeze into your muscles and then release, to allow that tension to build in your muscles and then let it go. With your imagination, allowing yourself to move even though you may not be doing the particular movement that you're seeing in your mind. Now imagine that if we could just imagine exercising and feel all the benefits. We can. Let's do a couple more here. Letting your body shake. My legs are certainly shaking. And come back to center, drawing that left leg in, having both legs in. Wrap your arms around your knees and just drop your forehead down to your knees. And just let go. Just breathe and let go. Noticing what's there for you. Wherever you feel like you might be holding some tension, breathe into those spaces. Invite them to let go. Invite them to soften. Be curious with sensation in your body and nourish it. Nourish it with breath. Nourish it with inner loving words. One of my favorite lines to use is, yes, you get to belong to. Yes, you get to belong to. Allowing all parts to come back, to feel safe. Let's release our legs. We'll come out of that position, swing your legs out from underneath you. I'm coming out onto all fours. And from here, we're gonna lift our left leg up into the air. And you're gonna drop your forehead down to the mat and then press up. Drop down to the mat and press up. Try to keep your hips stable so you're not leaning into that right leg or whatever leg you have planted on the ground. Find your breath. Don't hold your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do one more this side. When you come back up, drop that knee, lift your other leg. And again, dropping your forehead to the mat, pressing up. Noticing as you do this second side, how it might feel different. Did one side feel easier? Does one side feel more strained? I notice when my left leg is on the ground, I don't have the same sturdiness in my hips. Can I embrace that and just allow it to be there? Let's do one more. And drop that knee. Open up your knees wide. Press your toes together, your big toes together, and scoot your body back into child's pose. Just allow your forehead as best you can to rest onto the mat. If you feel tension, if you feel resistance, breathe into it. We hold a lot in our lower back and our hips. Notice where that tension is and just breathe into it. Every breath an invitation. Every exhale just softens a little bit more. And let's take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Coming up onto your hands and knees. From here, just take your hands about 6 inches away from what we're usually in an all four. Just walk your hands a little ways away from your body here. And from here, we're gonna slowly drop our hips down to the ground, coming into what's known as a cobra pose. Listen to your lower back, listen to your body. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, press into your hands, press into your knees, start to slowly lift your body up and press back into that child's pose. Inhale here. On the exhale, slowly arching your back up into that cat as you come forward. Forward all the way, dropping down your hips into that cobra, looking up. Taking a deep inhale here. Exhale, slowly pressing into your hands, your knees, and pressing back into that child's pose. Inhale, back in child's pose. Exhale as you arch your spine into that cat pose. As you come forward, dropping your hips down to the mat. Pressing your shoulders back, looking up. Inhale. Exhale. And finding your own rhythm for a few more here. Remembering that we exhale as we move. Listening to your body. And the next time you come back to child's pose, Just hold it there briefly for a moment, letting your arms come back and your seat rest down towards your ankles. From here, with your hands extended, we're just going to walk both our hands over to the right side. So staying in child's pose, walking your hands to the right, feeling that stretch down the left side of your body. Breathing into that stretch. Slowly walking your hands back to center, and then walking them over to the left. Feeling that stretch down the right side of your body. Let your head be heavy. Breathe into that stretch. Breathe into that tension that you feel in that stretch. Every inhale, opening, inviting. Every exhale, softening and releasing. And then coming back to center. And if child's pose is comfortable for you, you can stay in child's pose, or you can turn onto your back and come lying on your back. Letting your feet fall open, your legs fall open, your arms, your palms facing the sky. Letting your body be heavy here, heavy into the mat, heavy into the floor. And as I play the bowls, I invite you to come back to that breath that we explored at the beginning. The full deep inhale for a count of 4. Holding for 7, exhaling for 8. Releasing that breath and just coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath coming in and out. Taking in your body as a whole. Noticing how you feel right now. My invitation to you over this week is again to continue checking in on your breath. Are you breathing? Are you breathing into your chest, or is it more your belly? Does it feel nourishing nourishing or does it feel tight? And in those moments when you check in, allow yourself to take a few more moments to deepen your breath, to expand into the full capacity of your lungs, to nourish your body with your breath, and extend those exhales to find calm, to find ease, and even practicing those breath holds to encourage that buildup of carbon dioxide and enhance the use of the oxygen that you're breathing. Let's take a deep breath in together. And let's exhale the big sigh. Slowly taking your time. Maybe turning onto your side to press yourself up. Staying as long as you have the capacity to. You're welcome to have a nap, Tara, if you want to have one.
I fell asleep. Did you hear me snore?
No. But that's nice. I like that. I can see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me again. This goes by way too fast. Yeah, so, and Laura was asking how many we have left, and I think we still have 3. So, yeah, I think I way miscalculated weeks, but I'm okay. So I'm happy to be here. And if we're enjoying it and we want to continue after too, please let me know. Just you can send me an email because we can just keep doing this every Monday too if you guys like it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.